What's going on, everybody? What's up, Blebs? How you doing today, brother? Hopefully everybody's having a great day. All right, with that being said, we can go ahead and drop and get into today. But what is going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? How you doing today, Blebs? Like I said, that's sent out. The alerts are all sent out. I guess I could throw it in here. Nope. Put that over there. All right, yeah, we can get into today. So, our goal today, I really want to see if we can push to 200 million. We'll just see if that's possible at all. I would like to replace this ring to get mana per enemy killed instead of leech on it. That's what we're going to be looking for. And like I said, see if we can push to 200 mil. The tree, I think it's fine. We could look into potentially dropping acceleration. I don't really think we need the skill speed. Obviously, skill speed only affects like attack, cast speed, and stuff like that. So I don't really think we need this. Those 3 points saved up, we could potentially redistribute in other areas, you know. But yeah, we'll just kind of see how that feels. Obviously, we'll keep playing with different stuff. And yeah, I mean, we'll just get into some mapping while we think of different stuff, obviously. Obviously, we're now running Herald of Ash for clearing, and it does feel amazing. I don't think we can go past this for right now, at least. I mean, I don't have like a level 5 or 6 gem to throw on here. What does quality do, actually? We actually do want to quality this. I don't know if we qualityed it before, actually. We did not. It's huge. Okay, let's go into some mapping then. What's up, Ellie? How you doing today? This is not a bad one to do. LE extra damage is cold, reduce flash charges, and just kind of annoying, but it's not that bad. Alright. You have a headache? I know. Why do you have a headache? What's wrong? Throw that in there. Let's see how pinpoint critical feels on this. Bad luck? I guess it could be. I mean, do you frequently have a lot of headaches? Like if you have a lot of headaches consistently, it's not good. You might want to go get that checked out. You know? Bump, 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 bump. So this funny Chronomancer build I want to try. Got you. And no? Okay. That's good. That's good at least. What is funny about the Chronomancer build? Is it just like a meme build, or is it funny because of the damage it's doing? Oh, chillax there, bucko. I definitely need that mana for to be killed on that ring for sure. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Also, if anybody in the stream wants to run, let me know. I would like to try to do a 200 HP Zesh and just see exactly what the DPS is looking like. So obviously we need, I think, around 4 people. I think we need to do a 5-man party. So I think we need 4 other people plus myself. I bet. Let's keep moving. A bunch of auto casting skills, so you don't even have to play the game with decent pinnacle bossing. Got you. All right, sounds kind of fun. How do I swap ascendancies on a character? I believe what you have to do is you have to rerun the trial again, and then at the end of it, I think you can just like, I think you have to put all your points out of it, so like, you know, refund it all, and then you think it'll allow you to swap at that point. You might have to do the correct corresponding one. Like if you have all of them, you might have to go and, you know, do the full like level 80 run or whatever, but I'm not really too sure on it. I haven't really like respect, so I'm gonna do a quick Google search just to make sure that that's like what you need to do, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, at least that's how they did in PoE 1, but pretty sure it's the same here. Could be wrong though. Do a backdash real quick. Oh, movement speed trying huge for that guy. Why am I so slow right now? Like, let's oh, there we go. Jesus. All right. Did they ever fix the stuttering issue from chat, or do you actually need to go and what do you call it? Still do like the 4000 channel to get it, but not stutter. I mean, we're getting to the thing. Nice. There's the breach. We'll just run down for a second. Kill this guy really quickly, and then just clear a little bit more down here. Kill this rare really fast, and then we can head up and do the breach. Doesn't connect sadly, which sucks. All right, here we go. Hey, what's up, Tristan? What are you using Herald of Ash for? For clearing increase. I think it was Jordan on Monday's stream. He suggested running it. We took Warbanner off just because we don't really obviously need it for anything other than like high tier boss carrying. So with this, it just allows our clear to be like, you know, 2 to 3 times better with like chain clearing and stuff and off screen clearing. As you can see, like doing that right there, you know, like we can easily just kind of like chain clear, almost going back to the old style of like 0.1 lightning arrow, and it just feels really good, honestly, man. Obviously the clearing can be a lot better if we simply just got more crit chance on our bow, like for base chance, because obviously we don't have a really good % chance of critting if we're not running our, you know, back bar wand with, you know, flying shock on enemies and stuff for that critical weakness. So like base going through maps is like 40%, so obviously if we had a bow with crit chance, we would easily go up to like 50-60%, you know. So it would feel a lot better. But I mean, even right now with the bow that I have no crit chance, I mean, you can see, right? Like, the clear is phenomenal, dude. Like, it's insane. I'm in love with the clear right now. Okay, there's nothing there. It's unfortunate. Shoot. Can we get across the time? This is a real question. Could be able to connect here, thankfully. Yes, we can. I don't know. There we go. Unfortunate. Can't do anything more than that. What does that mean, Ellie? What does I haven't stuffed in a while mean? Alright, last thing we need to do here. Horrible. Okay. That's completed. We're out of here. I don't think we really have anything else to collect. Weird. I remember Herald of Ash doing pathetic damage. Did they buff it? I could be wrong, but I don't think they really buffed it. It just does overkill damage, right? So like anything, what do you call it, that like significantly overkills an enemy will cause the explosion. And obviously since we have a crap ton of overkill damage, like that procs, and then mixing that with, you know, like our Herald of Thunder and all that, like it's really good. I don't I think the reason maybe why you're thinking it was so bad before is just because Herald of Ice was so good that it was really hard to, you know, look at Herald of Ash and justify it, but now it's pretty good. They could have buffed it a little bit. I just can't really remember. Because I don't think they really significantly buffed it in the 0.2 update. But again, they might have buffed it in like... this is bad, Bo. They might have significantly buffed it with like some patch notes or something, like, you know, hotfixes. And if they did, I might have missed it. There you go. Oh, stuttered? Got you. But how is everybody doing today? I am heavily thinking about tomorrow streaming some Dune Awakening, just trying that out for a little bit to really see how that you know, feels and stuff like that. You feel me? But we'll see. Obviously, we do have the PoE 1 League coming out. Not too long. It's not really a good map, like. So what is this? I mean, that's already hit a 3 stack. That can't go anymore. I mean, that's what pack. I mean, what does Valdes? Hope that rolls everything bad off. I mean, didn't really do anything. T16, sure. Okay. That's not bad, and these two aren't bad. Okay. Let's go to the next area here, and Sandspit, hell yeah. Okay, so this is projectile, less curse, that's fine. Player resistance is gonna suck, but I mean, the rare monsters is nice. And this one is what? Rare monsters, yeah, this one's just better everywhere. I'll actually hit this one with some guilt. Throw some delirium on it. Get more pack size, and we'll go from there. There we go. Let's get out. But yeah, are you guys going to be looking into / playing the PoE 1 League, or you're going to be kind of taking a backseat on that and not really touching that until later? Oh, 1 second, sorry about that, guys. Let me see this real quickly. Sorry guys. Just enter in this email. Alright, and we're good to go. Sorry. I gotta try it. What support gem is good for Herald of Ash? So the ones that I'm running right now, just them for Herald of Ash is Magnified Effect, obviously, for more clear. Fire Mastery for another level into it. Swift Affliction, just so the fire damage dot that it will apply with like that overkill damage will like do the damage quicker. And then I'm just running Precision in here for the last one, so this way we can keep it, obviously. Since we threw this on like Banner, and we replaced that obviously with Herald of Ash. There's not really too many like gems you can throw like Herald of Lightning, right? You can't like throw any like Fire Infusion, like, so you kind of have to stick with some weird kind of stuff like that, right? Like, it's not really too many damaging supports you could throw in there, so that's the best ones I'm pretty sure that you can throw in there. At least that's what I got recommended from you guys in chat when I threw it on. Yeah, no problem, man. Like I said, I would love to test DPS to see if we are at that 200 mil point, but obviously I would need like 4 people. So maybe sometime today on stream we could do that, but we'll see. Let's go pick this up. One thing I will say, I wish the quality of life, the just sim splinters that drop, I wish they were more of just the hybrid. I wish they were kind of like in clusters, maybe a little bit more, or like auto picked up if you ran over them potentially, or the option to do that. But I mean, they're taking a lot of like steps in the right direction for quality of life stuff. So with the splinters. Back to you. Let's put that down. Brah. Brah. Oh, bro. Honestly, Herald of Ash. Oh, bro. Actually, you know what we should look for? We should see in the MTX shop if there actually is some things for the Herald. I don't think they have the Herald skills, huh? Like MTX is for them. It'd be cool if we could get like blue fire or like something, you know, completely different. But yeah, I don't think they have any of that yet, sadly. Alright. Boom! Explosion, bro. Oh, so good. Grab these splinters. Take the armor scrap. I feel like you always need armor scraps. Unless maybe you're not like gambling or something like that, but if you are on, you know, like some of your pieces, you have to always quality it, so. Grab those splinters, kill that guy, keep it a moving. Keep it a buck. Okay, oh wait, you want Abyss? There we go. What do you have? Oh, evasive, that's why. Not fun. Not fun when they have evasive. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go ahead and just see if there's a way to get through the other side. If we potentially do that. What I have, oh, I don't have any exalts to actually do that. Is there even any point in running these? We'll run it, but like if they don't specifically say increase rarity or quantity on them, like is there a point in actually running them? Maybe. Oh. Shoot on a lot more chaos balls than I remember. What do we... Okay. There we go. This thing dropped nothing. Alright. Let's pick these two up and then hit the thing. Bum 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 bum. Oh, whoa, whoa, chillax. You know what I was thinking about running potentially is dropping Ingenuity and then picking up a different belt. I know there's one belt that allow you to have 2 mana flasks. Obviously, you know, it doesn't sound insane, but if you think about it and then you threw on like Ambrosia on like maybe our rods, technically we would get like double the increase on damage. At least we would get, you know, I don't know, like 100% or something like that, or I don't know, close to that. Of like extra lightning damage. Like, so it might be worth for DPS increase, but like I don't know if we really need it. If, you know, we're already doing 200 mil, like I said, that's what I kind of want to test today to see, but. Is there a way to connect over? I think there is right here. Huge. Depends on how much this actually is on the side. Nope, thank you. Fortunate. Boom, boom. Alright, drop what I have. There we go. We have one rare to do. We can go through there. Kind of want to get these simulacrum splinters and then we can head up. Precursors have what we'll take. Get these splinters, head up to that rare, and then get out of there to the next map. Yeah, we're good. We need to hit one more ritual, which hopefully is topside here. Should be. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, there we go. We only got a rare left. Okay, and then that guy, there we go. Wow, an Alki Orb. Hey, and I'm gonna whittling. Let's go, baby. Profit. There's no point in rerolling. I don't think I can do anything with 70. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt, right? Yeah, I can't defer again. Bum 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 bum. Alright, sorry about that. Let's get it. What did this roll? Spirit's actually not bad on a dex. Everything else sucks. See if we can get lucky here on these rolls. Yeah, not really lucky. I mean, we have 4 things if this... Yeah, I mean... Normally I think it's only level 62 with Spirit. Yeah, just like literally sell it. No point actually rerolling, I don't think. To that extent. Throw you 2 over there, throw you back over there, throw you over on here. And we can go ahead and slam these maps. Rarity's not bad, everything else sucks. It's horrible. Rare additional shrine I've already hit. It's not bad. Alright. Keep it moving. Bloodwood's kind of a bad map. We have Oasis, that's not bad. Double Oasis, we can try to double hit this. These aren't bad to run. Alright, sorry. We'll throw the other one in. We rolled. There we go. So that. Let's run it. Right, that fire stuff is so cool. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me actually let's check the Microsoft Jack shop real quick, see if there's any skill effects for there we go, shop. Oh god, I might have broke the game, guys. Uh-oh, guys. There we go. MTX, view effects maybe? No, it's gonna be skill effects. Gem effects, there we go. This is not what I wanted. There's visual effects. No, let's see. Yeah, I don't think they have anything. Timberfall, Slade, Roa, Fireball, Firestorm, Flame Blast, Solar, Incinerate. Some lightning arrow stuff, which might not be bad, but yeah, I don't think they have. I don't think they have anything in here. Let's search for Herald, I guess. Yeah, nothing. Unfortunate. Bloom, what's up, Bloom? How you doing today, brother? Probably run a beach after this. Might have enough reach zones. Okay. Ooh, let's be trying. Hell yeah. Oh, those fire explosions, dude. Still can't get over how like dope they look. I bet. Bum 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 bum. You know, we'll hit this while we have the thing up. There we go. Doom 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 doom. Is there any enemies back here? I think there should be. Because we still got this we can go through that we didn't hit before. Yep. Yeah, unfortunate. Alright, we can go in here. It's unfortunate that we didn't. There we go. Now he's done. I'll just kill him normally with arrows, Loki. I'll dang you into this thing. Come down, brother. Come down, brother. There you go. We can do a breach after, and then we can run that. There we go. We did go to T4. Why do they keep spawning even after the enemy is dead, bruh? Can y'all not, man? Was it 3 charms or 1 charm? Alright, we're out of here, bro. Alright, let's go do a breach then if I Ash. We don't need you. What do I have you? I don't think I even need War Banner for this. We only need it really for like heavy boss carrying. Like, you know, if you're doing 2, 3, 4 man, etc. So, should be fine just to not do that for now. Okay, sorry. Let's get it. Boom, 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 boom. Sheesh, that AoE, bro. Look at that. It's insane, that clear. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. How did you stun me? How did you? How do you typically go for stealth and bow characters? It depends, honestly. I have one friend that's always goes for one single type of character. Always goes for like the big strength 2-hand builds. You know, like, so it depends. But I do like going for bows / daggers in my games. But yeah, I haven't seen him really ever veer off that path, so. If you're on later, West, I'm down to run some stuff. But I don't know if you got to go back to your military duties or what. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ah, there we go. Your friend sounds like a tank. Never heard anyone call him that, but yeah. Every time a lightning rod, I don't know, we don't have it there. Deliberation in there. I don't think we need pinpoint for the lightning air for this. We're good to go. Get max rage. Alright, bet. I see a near thing. Yeah, we shouldn't need anything else. We can go in now. Keep our tornadoes for rage. We basically want to be max rage. Go down again, refresh. We'll double barrage into our rod. We'll shoot a few more times just to get max rods down. Then again, we'll do that. We'll mark. Ball immediately into that. And he's dead. Yeah, divine. I'll take a divine. Anything else good here? Take the bow, I guess, and see, but nothing really insane. I guess you have a T4 crossbow. Why not? Do we not have room for that? Should if we do that. Sorry, still thank you for the follow, man. Much love, much appreciated, brother. Bruh. Put that out of my inventory. It's disgusting to look at. Do 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 do. 18 fives. Unfortunate. Yeah. Just throw this up for like 100 just to have it. There we go. Let's keep it like a stack of exalts on our character. Like that, just in case we run some strong boxes we need to slam. We have Oasis. What is this roll? Magic. Jesus. So pack size, magic monsters, rare monsters. I mean, really can't get better there. I'll just kind of run it there. I mean, it kind of sucks that it's precursor tablets found, not like anything else. But I mean, it's a good roll overall, so might as well do it. Because I don't think we have a better map. We can actually look really quickly before we go. Like if there's a way better map, then maybe we'll just save it for that. But I don't really think we do have any better maps here. Sononix Arsenal going crazy in chat. Boy with the gifted subs over on Twitch. Much appreciated, brother. 2 gifted T1 subs. Much appreciated. Much love. Thank you very much, man. Definitely helps me out. Going absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah, I don't think there's any better maps right now. Not for a while, so we'll just slam that one. Oh shoot, I forgot we need to swap back quick. Hold on. There we go. So we're not getting stuck while running around. After this, actually, we can go really quickly and look on the market, see if there's a better ring that we can grab for mana. So get that shrine. I think there's a shrine back here. So let's grab it real quick. How's the Herald of Ash working out for the build? It's working amazing, honestly. The best thing about Herald of Ash is, unlike Herald of Ice, you don't need to build into it. So, like, you know, it's just overkill damage of whatever you do on the mob, it'll proc. So, since we're, you know, doing crap ton of damage, then we have a really good crit multi on it. Obviously, if we could get a bow, we could remove pinpoint, and then that multi goes back up to 800%. But with this on, we still have like a, you know, around a 600% with that 30%. So if we can get a crit chance bow, it would be even better. But yeah, I mean, it's working phenomenal. The clear is amazing, way better than before. So there's no reason not to run it. And it's not like we really need Ghost Dance anymore, since we have full leeching with you know, energy shield. So we're pretty much 90% of the time always a max energy shield regardless. Even if we get hit, like 1 or 2 lightning arrows will put us back full because of our leech. So it's like, you know, it's like, you might as well run it. Like, it's amazing. And nothing good at all. No T4s in there. Nope. We move. We move, baby, we move. Bum, bum, Oh, wait for that guy to explode. There we go. Keep moving. I don't know where the breach is at. Let's just kill this ring. Keep it moving. Go to buck 50. There's a rare top left. Let's kill this rare real quick. Boom, boom. Good to know. I'm about to load up, put it on. Yeah, definitely throw it on. Like I said, I'm throwing it over War Banner. Since, like I said, we don't need Ghost Dance. The only time we really need War Banner is boss carrying. So, like, if you're doing 2, 3, 4 man, you know, etc. Like boss carries, you would want War Banner for that extra burst DPS, but beyond that, you pretty much don't ever need War Banner. So I think definitely putting that on for clearing is the wave. Love to see you stream Elden Ring Night Rain. Potentially. I think tomorrow what I might do is stream some Dune Awakening. I'll probably be playing that a little bit, but we'll see. Just kind of sucks that Elden Ring Night Rain is very hard to do content on. Like, I would love to do content on it, but like only 2 types of videos you can do, obviously. Which kind of sucks. It's a great game, don't get me wrong, love it. But yeah, it just sucks for like content creation, I feel like. Streaming, it's really good. What's up, Ben? Oh god, get away, back roll. Let's go ahead and hit this. I don't know how much stuff we have left. Like, okay, 10 seconds. Unfortunate, but. Okay, let's turn off the filter. We'll head up this way. Down here. Turn around, try to head up this way. Just kind of ride the edge of the circle here. We're getting super slowed. Fantastic. Just try to ride this back up the left. Try to get down here. There we go. I think that's pretty much it. Can't really do anything else here. There's that. Right, I don't think we could hit that other one. Alright. Hit the catalyst. I don't think there's anything else really worth that. Wait for that to drop, grab those. We can go down here, kill boss. We seen it the last ritual, which I think was there, but guess we'll go hit it first, then come back down. That's you're crazy, West. I found Life and Physical Hit has worked pretty decent with gloves. We do have leech on the we do have leech on our ring, but we are converting that like life leech over to energy shield with the what do you call it, unique gloves. I'm not going to pronounce it because I'm probably going to butcher it, right? But yeah, we're running these obviously because my whole kind of like thought process is, well, you know, you're going to be leeching it as energy shield and we can easily pot to keep up our life pool. So obviously this just allows us to fully have the energy shield most times. So the only time is if we like die like that, or we'll get kind of gained up on, but 90% of the time we don't really die. Obviously my cast risk sucks, so that could be a potential possibility as well, of why sometimes we kind of get one hit. Obviously getting that is easy, just gotta roll down gear, and I didn't kind of want to do that just because I didn't really want to make the build, you know, 100 divines. I want to try to stay around like that 30-40 divine range. So obviously you have to make some sacrifices either on DPS or survivability, etc. Which is just unfortunate, but it's kind of the way it is right now. At least the way that I set the build up. So you do die here and there, but majority of the time you're in a pretty good spot. We don't care about that. Let's take this T15. Let's go kill boss and we get out of here. Is it possible to play this as Deadeye? You can run this as Deadeye. There's just a few things that Deadeye gets, I guess, over Huntress, and then vice versa. So obviously, if you're running Deadeye, you're going to get Tailwind, which you'll have more survivability. You'll get a little bit quicker on mapping because of Tailwind as well, so more move speed. Then you'll get access to additional projectile, but you'll be losing out on a lot of other stuff, like... Let me just say this real quick. You'll be losing out on things like, you know, accuracy stacking with, you know, crit chance from your accuracy, the additional physical damage through accuracy on the weapon, damage through open weaknesses on, like, rares and uniques. So you'll be losing out on damage and crit chance. So I think overall, if you want, like, more bursty, kind of like burstiness to the build, more boss damage, etc., would be Huntress. But if you want to have more zoom capabilities on mapping, it would be Deadeye. But you can run this Deadeye for sure. Why'd I sell it like that? Let me buy that back. We actually want to deconstruct all this. I did your build with Thunder Divine setup and it slapped so hard. Sheesh. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm running kind of 35 or something like that, 40 Divine, like kind of budget with the build. So yeah, 100 Divines, like you should be able to get a lot of stuff, like way better rings for sure, probably a way better amulet, you know, like I would love to drop the like rarity of items and probably get, you know, I don't know, different res, chaos res if possible, etc. And then obviously Quiver, Visceral, or Prime would be better here for damage as well. Like that'd be nice. You know, some better stuff as well. Better belt with crit chance for sure. Like, would love to get all that, but like, it'd be close to 100 Divines, which I'm trying to just keep it as minimal as possible. Alright, let's go ahead and slam this map. Chance to bleed, poison, crit chance, crit damage. And then what do you roll for the other stuff? We'll slam you. Okay. Chaos, bro. Why is it always chaos? Cold flask and reduce resistances. I mean, everything else is fine on it. Those reduced resistances kind of suck. Fortunate. Okay, well, we have two decent maps, I guess. It just kind of sucks that one of them has chaos damage. Yeah, if you give it a go, Pseudo, let me know how it is, man. One second, I'm just getting texted. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry with that. Thank you for the follow, by the way. It's BJ. Much appreciated, man. Much love. Thank you very much. All right, sorry about that, guys. We could try to keep going up potentially, like this way. Is there? Nah, there's no citadels or anything. Unfortunate. I don't think we have a. Guess we have blooming. Hive is not bad either. We'll do hive. What is this? The only thing I don't like about it is chaos. Kind of would rather do that, I think, than rotate over to the chaos, since we don't have like any resistances. R1011 as well. Thank you for the follow. Thank you guys very much for closing in on 1,400 followers. So it's definitely huge. Thank you guys very much. Rampage, what's up, brother? How you been, man? Haven't talked to you in a while, dude. I've seen you were playing some Gray Zone and stuff like that. I was just kind of lurking in your stream a few days ago. You liking that game, man? Sharkhead, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you guys very much. Steve, I don't know. Like, actually, give me 1 second to see. I don't think it is. Let me see. I don't think the patch is out. If you guys, yeah, I don't think it's out. If you guys have any, like, more information on that, please let me know. But yeah, I don't think the patch is out right now. I think they, I think it's probably gonna be coming out like tomorrow or Friday or something like that. But yeah, I don't think it's out yet. At least they haven't posted anything in their Discord channel about it, on like news section on their announcements. So unless I missed it and or they haven't posted it, I don't think it's out yet. I had a quick question on your ranger build. How are you stacking your attack speed? If you if all your attack speed stacks, it's not a weapon set 2 and it has expanse. So I'm assuming you're talking about the Whirling Slash build on the Ranger with Frenzy stacking for like Wind Serpent Spear one-shotting. So the way that we basically do it is with Whirling Slash, you can have basically like snapshotting effects. So you can take a Whirling Slash that's basically level 1 and just stack a bunch of AoE on it, then use it, and then have a high-level Whirling Slash that is, you know, level 20, 21 with just nothing but like increased damage supports, right? And use that one and get all the effects of the damage. But since you use your first one with the AoE, it'll snapshot it to where you'll keep moving that one forward, but you'll still take the damage increase on your high level one, and it'll basically create copies of it, right? Because that's how the skill works. So you'll, I'm dead here, I think. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. I'm like teleporting. You see that? I don't know if I'm lagging or what, but you can just snapshot it while moving forward and stuff. So that's how you can basically kind of like do that. And the reason why we use like a spear with attack speed rather than just like one spear for everything, right, is for bossing we kind of need Tangled Song for the crit chance, whereas mapping we want attack speed, so that's why we have 2 different spears for that, if that makes any sense. 1 second, I'm trying to go to the thing here. If that makes any sense. I wasn't streaming yesterday, Rampage. Yes, you only use Tangle Tongue for bossing, then you'll have an attack speed, like accuracy style spear for clearing, and you'll set the Whirling Slashes on weapon set 2 for clearing, and then to your Tangled Tongue on weapon set 1, and then you'll just use like, you know, your Wind Serpent Spear, stuff like that, and you'll set that to weapon set 1. And then, yeah. Is the stream lagging, by the way, to you guys? On Twitch it says the bitrate's dropping, but yet on OBS it's saying I'm not dropping frames, so just let me know if the stream is lagging or not. Yeah, so doing chaos is not fun. Yeah, BJ. I'm sorry if that wasn't explained like a little bit more clearly in the video, but yeah, that's what we do. But yeah, if the stream is lagging or let me know. I was under the assumption that even clearing maps said you wanted the weapon set 1 with Tangle for all damage passes. So obviously we like Tangle Tongue is better for damage, right? Because it's crit chance and all that. But the bad thing about it is you don't have a lot of attack speed for it, right? So like the reason why people will use Tangle for like everything is they'll run a row mount and then they'll run like Lightning Spear or something with it. But I really wanted to make a thing with Whirling Slash because obviously it's just a lot faster clearing than Lightning Spear. And then you don't have to worry about running Roas and other junk, right? And then trying to stack like, you know, stun threshold and other junk like that. So you only need a certain amount of damage, in my opinion, for clearing. You don't need to be having, you know, 10 million, 15 million DPS, Tangle Tongue setup, you know, etc. Right? Just as an example, I was just throwing random numbers out. So like you can easily get away with running, you know, a decent just fizz damage, attack speed, accuracy spear while clearing with Rolling Slash and do enough damage. And obviously if you wanted to push it further, you can just try to juice it. Your stream is fine, I bet. Thank you, Doggos, for that. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying the like stream manager that I'm dropping, but all good. What are you running on Herald of Ash? What I'm running on Herald of Ash, I can show you here in a second. So I'm gonna get to a safe point. Subthaco is damn with the fall as well. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I think we're only what, like 20? Yeah, we're only 15 followers away from 1400, which is dope. Thank you guys very much. So what I'm running on Herald of Ash is Magnified Effect, obviously, for better clearing. Fire Mastery for another level into it. Split Deflection, just because it will do fire damage on that overkill. And like throw the Ignite on it, so we want that to do damage quicker. And then I just run Precision, since we want to have that for like more, you know, accuracy for crit chance, etc. And then obviously throw your quality on it and just try to get as highest level on your Herald of Ash as you can, obviously. But since we only have about like 45, 50 strength with the build, we can't be running like a level 15, so you might only be able to run like a level 5, 6 or something like that, Herald of Ash. But obviously I'm running a level 4 right now with +1 obviously into it, so level 5. And obviously you guys can see we're basically screen wide clearing with it, no issue. So the Tangle is only really for getting country charges and bosses, or are you still using Tangle on the damage for that? So the Tangle is going to be everything for bossing. You're going to run that because we need to basically use that for the one-shotting of Wind Serpent Spear, with obviously Deadeye, with the Frenzy Charge stacking, etc. So you're going to use that for bossing, but if you're not bossing, you're going to use your accuracy / attack speed spear for clearing with Rolling Slash. Bro, where is this breach at, man? I've been racking my brain for the past few hours trying to figure out how you had so much attack speed, and now it all makes sense. Yeah, because like sadly I would love to use Tangle, but like you said, you just get no attack speed with it. So it's not like we can really stack attack speed with it or like build into it a lot with deck stacking and all that. Because like normally you would be able to do that if you were just focusing on either Whirling Slash, or you know, you could do something with like Lightning Spear, Wind Serpent, right? But since we need to kind of go with 2 different areas on the tree to make both skills work, we are stretched so thin that you have to run like an attack speed, you know, accuracy / spear to be able to get the attack speed needed for Rolling Slash to make it feel good. So that's what we do. And like I said, that spear that I was running in the video, by the way, was literally like a div or 2. So it shouldn't really be that insanely expensive to get a decent attack speed, like fizz damage spear. Like I said, you don't need anything that's going to be 30, 40 divines, but I would say look for like 2, 3 divines or something like that, max, and just go from there. Unless you have obviously like hundreds of divines that you want to put into the build. And you can just go nuts with it. Alright, there's the breach down here, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. I've been joining even with the 25% attack speed. Good build, dude. Might spend this. Let's send this over to my buddy and get him trapped into a new character. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, it's definitely a fun build. A little squishy for sure, but obviously the clear and all that and the damage makes up for it. How does this build work as a full party mapping carry? You have the damage, you have the clear, you have the full capabilities of everything. I will say one thing is we obviously are squishy, so you want to keep that in mind though. Obviously don't try to run maps that are like this. This is, I think, increased monster damage, chaos damage map, which is never good to run. And so, but yeah, we are a bit squishy, and obviously there's not too much we can do with that since the stuff that we're running doesn't really give us too many options for like defensive measures, right? But I try to make the build as tanky as I possibly can, right? Energy leeching, all that good stuff, right? Like almost, we're about what, like, yeah, we're 75 to 78 max res, you know. Our cast res can be higher, but pretty much the only thing that we could do to possibly get the build even tankier. But yeah, it should do it just fine. Just make sure, like I said, you're not stacking like 3 extra damage maps, thinking that you're like a warrior. Get out of my face, thank you. And I want to go get this speed shrine really quickly. Should have actually got it before, unfortunate. There we go. Look at this boss. Yes, currently what you're seeing is Amazon. But if you're doing the like swirling slash wind serpent, you want to be Deadeye. It just sadly can't work on Amazon. Yeah, no problem, Hands of. I'm glad you're enjoying them as much as I am. It's so amazing, bro. Like, ugh, the clear, dude. Do your little. There you go. T5 quarterstaff, I guess. Why not, right? It's a T5. Who knows what that could really roll. I don't know why I have EU. It's a T2. We'll take the slippers and then we're out. Bum, 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 bum. I don't even think that's bad. Do we have enough to roll? No, that's full and maxed out. This is not even bad. What the fudge, bro? 35 move speed, 22 lightning, and 24 chaos. We roll another like res on here, bro. I mean, max life, regen, unfortunate, and I'm getting called a spam risk. Vids were impressive. I'm running a Trinity LA with Sion Freeze. Got you. Beat that 80 mil boss CBS. Gonna sell your banner plus critical weakness tech. Yeah, go for it. It should enable you to do like double your damage. It's such a good tech and it's so cheap to run too. Like, literally the shield is what? You know what I'm saying? Like what, 10x, bro? Like, it's so cheap, and for the DPS increase you get in it, there's no reason not to run it. How much is this guild for, by the way? This is not even bad, I don't think, right? Let's check the his DPS too. Actually, only 10x. Okay, what about this? What does this go for? Okay. You guys think it really goes for that much? It's full quality, this. We'll do this. We'll throw in an iron rune if I have an iron. I don't know if I have any more iron runes left. Gotta buy a greater iron rune, and then we can throw it on the market. Okay, now we can see what this goes for. I mean, I'll throw it up for like 8 or something, or we'll do 7 divs and we'll just see what happens. This is trash. We can just deconstruct this. Horrible. Alright. Boom, boom. Bruh, we're 1 splinter off. That's insane. I need you. Okay, blooming. Slick is bad. Hello. I guess we could do Slick. I mean, Willow. I'm trying to remember what Willow is. We could try Willow. I can't. Well, actually, yeah, Willow goes into blooming. We'll try Willow. I can't remember what Willow is to save my life. Prisoner, Shock, Life, Leech. We'll go with this one. See how it feels. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Willow's actually a really good map. Okay, this is Willow. There's another like steppy. Got you. Yeah, really good map. Like the audio's like kind of like messing up right now. I don't know why. Well, what are you guys thinking about the PoE 1 League? Well, actually, I haven't read anything revealed on it. It doesn't come out to the 5th, but you guys thinking about playing it potentially, or are you guys gonna take a hard pass on that? Because I think they said something about I think I remember like looking in and they said they were gonna try to stagger the events by like 2 months or something, right? So if that's the case, it would be 2 months from now, basically, until we get any update on PoE 2. And then I guess after that update, it'd be 2 more months until you get PoE 1 update. I guess that's what they're like trying to like target. So technically, if you only focused on 1 game, it would be every 4 months, I guess, you would get updates. Like big content updates. If that's how they want to go. We can go over here and kill these rares. Alright, let's go down. Hey, there's the breach. Bum 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 ba da dum da dum. I'll pass right now, but I'm waiting for an update for PoE 2. Got you, yeah. I think most people are. Like, I do hope that they kind of ramp it up at least. Like, if we are going to have to wait 4 months, just say for an update, right, on PoE 2. Like, 4 months update, etc. I hope they start ramping it up, like, more than, you know, what they have been. Like, let's get some more content, you know, maybe 2-3 classes on the next update. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely a lot more, because if they just say release, what? Say they release, you know, 2 classes, I mean, per update, we're still missing, like, that's like another year almost until we get the rest of the classes out. That's, you know, it's kind of like, a long time in my opinion, but I don't know. I don't know what really what their plan is or the time frame when they want PoE 2 to be fully released. I hope it definitely is not like, oh yeah, by the end of next year it will be released, like, you know, like. But I don't know. Guess we'll just have to wait and see what they do, I guess. Heck yeah. Are you just waiting for the update? Feel like the twisted domains and stuff like that? Nah, we don't care about that. It's armor. Let's get away from the exploding corpses. Are we waiting then? Let's put that guy? There we go. I really don't need the iron runes. Get that out of there. How good is this build for T4? Really, really good. I can show you a T4 run right after this map. We'll do a T4 Zesh. Hoping for a whirling from King. My Atlas is unexplored. All I did was services. Got you, man. Yeah. I've actually been getting kind of lucky on them and whittlings, I feel like. So, I feel like you should have some pretty good luck to find them. I think we actually, yeah, we have one right now, like reserved or deferred, whatever you want to call it. So. Bum, ba, dum, bum. So we have one there. We just gotta find, I think, one more. Yeah. Where's the last? Where's this one at? Bum, ba, dum, bum. It's not cast bomb, so I just gotta be careful of that. Enemy. There we go. Now we have one more ritual to do, whatever that's at. Oh, we have a unique one here. I can identify it. Alright, let's get it. About that. I'm gonna do that. You got the backhand, man. There we go. Anything good? Let's find out, I guess, after. Bum ba dum bum. Let's go through here and see exactly what we can see. There's our last ritual we need to do. Nice. I bet it up. Sorry, I'm on a whittling we can grab. I don't even know what that other secondary thing was. What was that? An almond orb. We could double defer and re-roll. How much is this? Actually, I can get this. Defer, why not? Then re-roll. Yeah, nothing. Okay, bet we're out of here. Yeah, it's not bad. Nothing insane, but at least we got the omen, right? Because the omen sells for, I think, a really good amount, like 1,500, I think, last time I looked. Unless they went down. They might have went down. Oh, they went way up. Holy smokes. Okay, 2,200x. Sheesh. I'll keep it for now. It's insane. Nice. Let's identify all these. Dog, dog. Okay, leave that like that. I don't know why to do that. I don't know. There we go. What do these roll? Companions increase max life, increase maximum energy shield recharge rate, attack and cast speed, evasion. I don't think any of these go for anything. This one might go for something. I don't really know if people really care about companions increase max life. No, not really. Okay. We'll just slam all these real quick. Nope. 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 Alright, all dead. Okay, well, while we do this, we can go ahead and take off Herald of Ash. I can go ahead and show you guys and like simulate if we were doing like a high tier boss carry. You'd want to do this for the war banner just because it's going to give you a crap ton more damage. But obviously, I really want to do this if you're just solo running it. But I do want to show you guys like the full damage, right? Yeah, I got you. On ball lightning. This is what I'm just go highest level so you can up to your int with quality, and then just throw on like conduction, overcharged, lightning exposure, strip away, and then I do unleash. On this. Bum, 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 bum. Now, I guess an alternative, what we could do, so we could try to roll a Spirit on the chest piece and maybe double on Set Ring, and then you could just have everything in War Banner and Herald of Ash. But obviously, I don't think it's really needed. You know, it's just a lot more wasted stuff, in my opinion. Like, just swap it in and out. It's not that hard, right? And it's not like you do it every single, like, flip-flop in every map. Just only if you're doing high-tier Pinnacles and you're boss carrying, you'd want War Banner. But yeah, I mean, without that, you just do Herald of Ash. Bonsai, thank you for the follow as well, man. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. Do you have any questions for me to ask quick? You got the focus? Nice. Oh, sorry. Itchy nose, bro. So every time, like, you go into these things, it gets a little scary. There we go. That should be it. Okay, so we take off the deliberation on here. Bang, 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 bang. We go in. A tornado because we have Font of Rage on here, so we'll just wait till this hits about 20 stacks, and then we can go into the arena. Okay, we can head in now. So we're gonna double barrage with our rods, shoot like 5 more. Tornado again, connectivity, we'll mark ball lightning. Then immediately barrage, and he's dead. Then barrage lightning arrow to get that burst in the tornado, and then there you go. That is funny. I didn't even throw down our I didn't even do our war banner. I forgot the war banner and he died that quickly. War banner would have literally melted him. We wouldn't even needed to shoot our lightning arrow. Hilarious. Totally forgot the war banner. We literally were missing out on like double our damage. Like I can show you guys the simulator, right? Obviously this is going to be without the elemental damage from storm charge and all that up, and like, you know, so this is going to be less damage, but I can show you guys what Warband or what the DPS would look like, at least tilt wise. Anything here? Nothing. All right. So yeah, with Warband down, yeah, 175. So we'd been over like probably 230k. Got 2 on sets. Yeah, it could potentially be good to run. How much of the damage is due to lucky? Do you mean like lucky hits from having stars aligned? What do you mean by lucky? A little confused on that front. Put her back on our Herald of Ash. There we go. Yeah. I'm actually not really too sure the exact percentages of like, you know, how much damage we're getting from lucky hits, but it's obviously like a really good DPS boost, but it's nothing insane. Now I will say, like, looking on PoE, right, this doesn't factor in lucky hits because there's really no way for PoE to calc it, at least not yet. So you would have to do like some math and stuff like that and figure out like the damage increase, and obviously I don't even know where to begin to do that. I'm not smart enough to do that. So I mean, if somebody knows and can calc it, let us know. But I just know from just using the damage, like, you know, damage increase on low life with the deepest tower on PoE gives us like over double damage. So having the deepest tower and those nodes definitely are 100% like worth it. But yeah, as far as lucky hits percentage increase, I'm actually not too sure. Alright, rare monsters, all that's fine. It's fine. Okay, we have some decent maps here. I got a 2 socket 1 stat off perfect roll deepest tower, and brother, nobody buys it. Really? Maybe just people aren't looking for 2 sockets potentially. Not really too sure. Because like if I look at mine, at least, right, this is a double socket. This is only going for like a div or 2, right? So I'm not really too sure, but do you not lose XP when dying from pinnacle bosses? Nah, they changed it, so you don't get XP anymore, but you don't die from like pinnacle encounters and stuff like that. It's like simulacrums, Zesh runs, you know, stuff like that. Like you don't lose anything anymore, but I don't think you gain anything anymore, so it's a trade-off, I guess. Okay, we can go run some maps. One second, guys, 1 second. Okay. There's like 4 of them, 3 of them are listed for 100 days. Mine's like listed for 5 days. Nobody wants it. I mean, it could be a simple thing as like people don't want to spend that much money because, you know, the stat like is not that insane. We can run this one. And what I mean by that is like you can probably buy, you know, a few % off perfect for a div or less. So it's like, why get a few %, right? It's not like it gives you more damage, because the only thing you really want it for is the presence, like count as being on low life, and that's just fixed onto the thing. So like the only thing in my opinion you'd really want is the chaos resistance increase, probably like max 23. Then from there the other stuff doesn't really matter too much. Like, you know, getting max 100 life compared to like 95, just say, like, but it's not that big of a difference, right? So that's probably why, at least in my opinion. Could be wrong, I guess, but yeah, sadly I just don't think it's a unique to where max like stats is going to be worth it. Do you know a monk when it comes to Ice Strike is the rank status skills on staff better than DPS staff? It depends the difference. If the difference is drastic on like the raw damage, probably not worth it. But if it's not like nothing too insane, then the levels are definitely going to give you a lot more DPS. So it just depends, right? Like, for example, it just say you have, I'm just going to give a random thing, right? Like for a bow, just say you have a 400 Fizz DPS bow, right? With 0 levels, but you have a 300 Fizz DPS bow with, you know, +2 levels or whatever. Those levels are just going to give you more damage than the 400, so. But obviously if that was like, you know, 150, 200 to 400, then the levels are obviously not worth it. So it's sadly just not like a yes or no answer. Like they 100% are worth it, but obviously you have to make sure that you're not buying a crap weapon with just levels. If that makes any sense. I have a staff that's 160 DPS lower, but has +7 to melee on it. Equipment I told it dumps about 20k. What is the other staff that you were running that's dropping 20k like that? Like, what's your other Fizz DPS one? I usually undersell to sell a lot quicker. Yeah, I mean, that can be. Like, underselling is a really good thing, too. It just depends what you have, right? Like, there's some stuff that are chase, that having the perfect stat rules are worth it, but there's some stuff that nobody really buys perfect rules because it's just not really needed. And Deepest Tower is, I think, just sadly one of those uniques. Alright. Where's this breach at, man? Nah. Set that, set that, set that. Gotta watch out for the chaos, obviously. It's our one weakness right now. Dodge roll left. There we go, keep it moving. Do 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 do. I wonder if there's any better bows on the market right now. There probably is, but like I feel like bows are like they're very weird because it's I feel like there's like a category, right? It's like you have the cheap bows that aren't really that insane, then you have decent bows, and then it's like to get out of those decent bows, it literally is like a 3 to 4x like price increase. It's like insane. Like if you want to get a pretty good bow, good luck. You're gonna spend a lot, I feel like. But it's like, the thing is the DPS increase from like a really good bow to a good bow, like it's not in like, okay, you're getting, you know, a million more damage. It's like, oh, it's like 300k more damage, 200k more damage for 50 divines. Like, it's like, hell no, why would I pay that much for that like little DPS increase? There we go. There we go with the leech. Alright, can my, oh, that's why I'm the mana flask, please. We're dead here. Yeah, this ain't looking good. Not gonna lie. Have no mana. There we go. I don't know what happened to, oh, this is the 50% reduced last gain. This is why I need to get a better ring with mana on it, because this happens when you have mana leech and not mana per enemy killed. And obviously it's not fun. Alright, we got some mana back, should be fine now. There we go. Okay, seen the enemy for a second. There he is. So yeah, get mana per enemy killed, not leech percent mana. Hands, or not hands, hands? Hans? I think Hans? Sorry, I'm a little cross-eyed right now. But thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, man. Welcome, welcome. I just got lucky. I bought a bow hammer staff early into the league since I don't know what to play. Got you. Yeah. That's that was a good probably shout, Lucky. I feel like any purchase early, like if you can get in early league and actually make some decent money, and then you can just start buying a lot of the good stuff first, it's like such a good investment because obviously everything goes up, right? Like you having a really good bow early league might be 5 to 10 divines, whereas like late league it's like 50 to 100 divines, right? Like such a good investment. Can we not get like no freaking mana? Thank you. There we go. Knock it. Thank you. God, I hate this map for these like little hill things that you gotta go up. Let's do this guy real quick. There we go. Keep it moving. There we go. Your inline bro prices are insane for a little bit more DPS. Yeah, it's definitely not worth it, man. Like I said, if you're not at least getting like 500,000 or more, if it's more than like 10 divines, it's not worth, in my opinion. Like I was looking at one build, there was like 30 divines and it was like 400k more DPS. Like, bro, what? Like, no. Now, if I had like just hundreds of divines laying around, I probably would buy it. But like, if you're trying to make a build on a 30 to 40 divine budget, I'm not going to spend that much money. Let's go back real quick and just get the thing. Our flask recharged. We can try to look for a mana ring after this. Should help us out. But there we go. Mana cost skyrockets. True, yeah. Forgot about mana cost, Loki. With like the level increases. How will you play PoE once new league when it's up? I'm thinking about playing it, yeah. It's just obviously it's interesting. Like I don't really know how well it'll translate on the channel, right? Because a lot of PoE 2 players don't really like PoE 1 for obviously various reasons. But I don't know. It might be worth, because I'm pretty sure, aren't they in PoE 1 having the like WASD beta or whatever gonna be like out on the new league? So it might be worth. It might be a lot of PoE 2 people go over and try it because of that. We'll defer this and then we'll reroll. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Route map completed. Regen at least constant skills. Yeah, I mean, one thing I will say, like for bossing, it's a different story. But if you have the damage, just like a mana flask is good enough. But for mapping, like if you can get a ring with just mana per enemy killed instead of this dumb physical damage which is mana, if you can get mana per enemy killed on like your ring or something like that, or your weapon, I mean, you should, in theory, if you have good enough clear, be able to just get all your mana costs back. But now, I mean, if your skill's taking, you know, 60% of your mana per use, then maybe not, but mana per enemy killed or like percent mana or something like that, if you have like a jewel, should be good enough in my opinion to get all your mana back or sustain it while clearing for majority builds. The cast by damage right now is rings, and it's so expensive. Yeah, it depends what rings you're trying to get. Like really good rolled breach rings are very expensive. I don't think we have anything here, do we? We have Sleek, but I don't think Sleek's good. Is there Willow? Willow's a pretty good map, Loki. Might be a Willow somewhere here. There's Blooming, so to get to Blooming, we'd have to do these 3 maps. We'd have to do Bloodwood and Og. I guess we could start working there. Wetlands I don't think is bad, actually. Now we gotta do Bloodwood. Let's go ahead and sell these things real quick. Actually, this is not even a bad roll. Invasion, like high life and anyways. You try to get a big mana flask and use Ambrosia on run is what I do. I have a really good mana flask right now. Like this thing's 126 charges on use. My thing is, if we're running Ambrosia, our mana kind of gets zapped really quickly with the flask. So like if I think I have Ambrosia in here somewhere, I can show you. Yeah, I have Ambrosia right here. So if I throw Ambrosia, for example, on Ron's, we'll just take something out like close combat, whatever. And we throw it down, we obviously would double barrage, right? Which only takes 2 charges. I don't know if it's double full effect since we're barraging or if it's only in the first, like, you know, 3 projectiles, whatever. But if we obviously barrage into it and then just say we shoot another 3 to 4 times, right, to get the max rods down, we're already out of full mana. And then obviously to then throw our connectivity down, then we mark, and then we ball lightning, and then, you know, we go back with our tornadoes, right, to shoot. Like, we have literally nothing to shoot, right? And we don't have flash charges anymore. So that's why I don't run it. Now, in theory, maybe running double mana flask would work with the, like, unique belt that allows you to throw either 2 lives or 2 manas on. That might work, but I just don't know how that, like, if it pulls through one and then the other, or if it equally pulls both of the charges. Like 1 charge off each. If they do 1 charge off each, then obviously that does nothing. But that's why I don't run it. We just don't have like the mana sustain for it, literally, in my opinion, to take like full effect of it. It's better for like 1-tap stuff, in my opinion. Okay, let me go ahead and roll this. This is a decent thing here. Oh, this ain't even bad, low-key. Nah, fire sucks. What does this go for? Okay, nothing. Wow. What does it go for? I mean, I guess, yeah, it is a low roll on like evasion. If it's like 1,000 evasion, this would probably go for. What if I search for like 1,000? With this, yeah, 1,000 evasion. Actually, that's not even high. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I'll just sell both of these. Sell that one too. We can roll to see if this map is decent here really quickly. Area, actually, I'm just fire. Fire is kind of annoying. Okay. This isn't bad, honestly. Time change is just so annoying, dude. Probably run this map, low-key. This map isn't bad. Evasive, essence, and then monster resistances. I mean, more life. Not bad. I mean, it's not insane. It's not bad. I mean, we could try Valing it, but let's go ahead and actually just hit this with 3 guilts. Alright, we're gonna gambit. We could hit big, we could hit small. Nothing happened? I don't think anything happened, right? Could be fine. I'm using a 4-arrow bow and the problem disappears. Yeah. If you have more arrows on your bow, I could see Ambrosia not being as, like, annoying as it is for me. It's just my, say, like, 2-arrow bow, so obviously it becomes a pain at a point, right? Rarity went up, I think. Like, to get rarity on gear. Oh, on the waistline, okay. Did it? Oh yeah, I think it did. You're right. W. Didn't even catch that. That's how blind I am. 80 to 90, I think. I got you. Okay, still an increase. W. Probably need to go get glasses, let's be honest. I feel like it's inevitable, bro. Like, I feel like if you're a content creator and or a streamer and you stare at like a monitor for that long, like, I feel like you are always like almost 100% gonna have to get glasses later on, let's be honest, or something. I'll take everything, I guess. We'll take it, why not? Boom, boom, boom. I really don't like backtracking for splinters. Kind of sucks that you almost have to do it. It's for the sim splinters. I'll be honest, I don't know which way is the correct way to go. It might be this way. Bum, bum, bum. Yeesh, look at that chain. Ah, so nice. Bro, I cannot wait for them to bring in actual MTXs for like the heralds and stuff, man. We get like the nebula ones, like the celestial like explosions and stuff, bro. Like, man. It's gonna look so nice. You can try glasses that shield from blue lights. I use them when I know I'm gaming for a man. So what does blue lights actually do for you? Is it just like help with like the lighting or something? Like what exactly does that do? Because I know people wear them, I just don't really know the science behind them. This guy real quick, thank you. Have you? Blue light from monitors is unhealthy for your eyes. Got you. Okay. Makes sense. Might have to look into some of them then. Why not? Imagine I get like a mirror or something to drop off of the strong box. I mean, Exalted, that's like the same thing, right? You know, funny enough, that cross is actually not even the worst. If we can slam that to like have something else on there. Like crit chance, crit damage, that's actually not even a bad one. What is that? Actually, we'll grab you. Well, we can't grab it anyways, and it's not even a tier roll, so no bad. But most of the monitors have an eye saving settings to reduce it. True, yeah. Yeah, Exalted's a new mirror. Yeah, I mean, honestly, with how like little mirrors drop, I feel like everything is the new mirror. Like, I've never seen a mirror so far, and I have literally like 3,000 hours in PoE 1 and like, I don't know, probably close to that in PoE 2 or something. Like around like 2K hours. Now, granted, I don't run rarity like that, so maybe that's why. Maybe if I start stacking rarity the next like 1,000, 2,000 hours, I would get it, but like, I don't know. I just like trying to make builds and then fit rarity in and then like other stuff, like, and then obviously stuff that I like to make at least. It's kind of annoying. Because rarity is just like an expensive modifier to get. And then trying to get it on good gear and be budget friendly, yeah, good luck. Hold on, let's go to the breach. It's down here for some reason.
This will do nicely.
Yeah, it is wild that I haven't seen it, but and I get a super rare, right? But not to this breach. My man is gone. They done left the room. Cetus, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions about the build or anything like that, please let me know. We now have evasive rares, thank you. Even with like 7,000-8,000 accuracy, this evasive is just evasive. Turn off my filter. Run this way, run this way. I think that's a dead end. Yeah, it's a dead end, so there's no point in actually doing anything else there. Alright, well, I think we full cleared literally that whole breach. Not really can do there. I run a lot of rarity on a lot of rarity maps and quantity on items maps, and I find more quantity produces more divines. Yeah, I think that's the general thing. Like having rarity is good, but yeah, quantity stacking is a lot better. I try to roll rarity and quantity on most of my maps, and then obviously if I can on the towers, but like I don't have any rarity on gear, and obviously that does help if you have like 100% or close to that, or a little bit more than that rarity on your gear and stuff like that, like overall. But like I said, trying to roll that getting high damage items and like really good rolled gear and stuff like that, it just makes the cost go up because rarity is like a sought after stat. So obviously, you know, you're going to be spending more for it just for rarity rolled onto it. Okay, there we go, we're done. Let's get out of here.
I like it here. It's quiet like.
Hey, we're only 10 followers away from 1,400. Thank you guys very much for the support and follows the stream. Much appreciated. And if you guys are enjoying it, for those who haven't followed, consider hitting that follow button. What did this roll? Nothing good. Actually, hold on. Didn't we sell a crossbow? Yeah, we did. Give me that crossbow back. I don't want to sell that. I actually want to roll this. Like I said, this is I mean, not insane fizz damage, right? But like high accuracy, and then if it can roll crit damage levels or something like that, it might not be bad. Just map till you get 3 towers and plus procs and quantity all of them low. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That is probably like the wave to do. We can try. We can try. The next time we see like 2 to 3 towers, we'll do that. We'll see what happens. Okay, yeah, this is bad. Rolled double. Trash stats. What did this roll? Again, trash stats. Let's go throw that there and just get it out of my inventory later. Go here, sure. Any maps that we have to roll / hit? No, probably not. Let's get it. Bum, 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 bum. Next we have Og. Is that correct? Yeah, Og over to Backwash down at the Blooming. I don't think we have 3 towers. I mean, we have a tower here. We can look really quickly to see if we have 3 towers in range. There's a citadel there we can do a map too, potentially. Let's take a look. Maybe we'll have 3. I mean, low key, there's 4 right here. We could try going over there. Should we just... I think we just shoot across to there, low key. Alright, well, let's just try to get there. There's 4 over here, bro. Like, it's a banger. Boom. Boom. Alright, sorry about that. We can hit this. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, just try to blast to this map, and then we can get to the other map. Because we have 4 towers in range, so we might as well try to get to those and then juice with quantity and maybe rarity. And we go from there. So what are you thinking about, Hands? Like, just run, just irrigated tablets? Or should we try to hit some breaches and rituals and stuff on there as well? I think obviously we go for some breach, right? Like, you have to have some content on there, but like, what do you think? Majority irrigated with just quantity and stuff on it? Armor strongbox. I don't really care for an armor strongbox. Now if it's researchers, that's a different story. Bum, bum, bum. Hit the switch. Let's get in here. That route. Bridges are a nice way to go because of density, more chance for drops. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Alright, we go Hidden Grotto. Oh, it kind of sucks we have to choose between 2 good maps here. So we'll go Sandspit and then we'll go over, and then I guess... is there any maps that kind of suck? Temp Chains, LE, I mean... Guess we can do this. It's gonna have Temp Chains, which sucks, but might as well get the map out of the way and try to get something decent out of it. Nothing else we can really do here. Just trying to find the boss. I think he's on the outer rim. I don't think he's on middle. We can try top left and top right first, I guess. We're so slowed. This is literally gonna take like a year to get up there. I can already feel it. Oh, speed trying, that should help. Alright, let's try to find out what we have this on. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, man, where you at? No, he's not up there. Is this lead in? This might be it. Nah. Got my hopes up for nothing. Oh. Okay, so I don't think he's down here, to be honest. It's gonna run up. Because I don't think he's gonna be bottom out of place because we're getting back to like where we started, so I'll try to check like somewhere up here. Bum, 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 bum. Running Simulator 2025, huh?
Unnatural filth.
Might be here. Let me check here. I'm McDonald. Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome, much appreciated. What's up? Bruh, where's his boss at? I'm trolling. I'm trolling OD hard right now. I am absolutely trolling. I don't think they're gonna hit today. I think they're probably gonna hit like tomorrow or something, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess they could, right? Because they don't normally post up to like, you know, a few hours from now. Like 5-6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I guess there's a possibility they could hit today, but I don't know. I personally think it'll be tomorrow. Bro, where is the people at, man? Where are the people at? And Chance hurts my heart. I will devour them. Yeah, I mean, Exalt's like, at this point, I don't really need to pick him up like that. That's why I don't usually pick him up. Chance Orbs I'll usually try to pick up, but sometimes I just don't feel like going for him. Bro, where is his boss at? I feel like I explored like all the edges. Okay, let me hit a checkpoint and look real quick where he could be at. Okay. So this, it can't be right, I don't think. Right? Obviously left, maybe. Down right, maybe. I mean, yeah, I guess if I'm a betting man, down right. It's the only place I really haven't explored. This Huntress class just started playing. Interesting to watch endgame. Yes, this is the Huntress time. Amazon right now playing Lightning Arrow build with her. It's not the most exciting gameplay right now. I'm literally just trying to get through maps to hit some towers and stuff to juice my maps to have better chances of getting like currency drops. But in my opinion, this map is like one of the more annoying maps to try to find the boss, because you can spawn in like a few different areas, and obviously the map, I haven't really played this map layout enough to know like the tells of where the boss, like, you know, kind of like areas are at, or terrain leads to, if that makes any sense. Yeah, we'll find him. We'll find him one day. Oh, there he is on the map. Okay. Actually, is it? Let me just make sure it's not here. Okay, it's not here. I think we have a waypoint up there. Set the waypoint and they go up there. So where is his entrance at that we haven't hit? So he is in the middle. Interesting. I swear I got him like 3 times where he was like at the top left or something. Okay, it's here then. Interesting. Better to go here and then run around, I think. Doesn't train always change? Yeah, it can change, but like obviously there's not 100% RNG chance where the boss can be. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's like different places that can like kind of like go to, in my opinion. So obviously it's not like 100% random, but it is like, you know, there is randomness to it, if that makes any sense. Yeah, JT, you're not wrong, dude. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Anything good to roll? Guardian bow, sure. It's a T4, I think, right? And nothing else I really care about. Alright, let's get out of here. Finally, we're done. Jesus. I thought he'd usually spawn on the outer edges, low key hands, because I swear I remember one time I like checked the middle and I do spawn on the outside, so that's why I always like start to check the outside, but I don't know. What do I know, right? What do I know? Alright, it's gonna move on. Sans fit, I guess, because we kind of have to do it. I mean, I wish we could do Meyer, but obviously it's either we choose that map or this map. So, what is this? Bleed, poison, crit chance, crit damage. We should be fine just to do that and run it real quick. Middle or top right for me? Got you. Sorry for a lot of questions. No, you're good, Gina. That's one thing about my streams is like I encourage people to ask questions. So like, if you're new, if you're a veteran, whatever, if you have any questions, I always encourage people to ask. This way, you know, I can try to answer as many questions, and this way you guys are better off playing the game and stuff like that. You guys can have a more enjoyable time. Just check build planner isn't 6 stat max on an item. Build planner has 8 stats. Is that the endgame thing? So if you're looking at the planner mobilytics, what my mobilytics is probably doing is it's showing like what do you call it? It's showing some different stats. I can look in to see exactly what it's doing, but it might just messed up on some stuff when I imported it over. Because sometimes it can do that where it'll like copy a stat for some reason, or it'll just duplicate. I don't know. But I'll check and make sure everything's fixed. Yeah. I can also show hybrid roles like JT says. But I'll take a look and I'll see exactly if it's messed up or duplicate, or if it's just showing the like hybrid roles. Because hybrid roles, for example, if you look on the bow, like I don't think this one actually has any hybrid roles, does it? Yeah, it does. So obviously you can see this one, right, has fizz damage on it increased, and then actually no, this one doesn't. This one doesn't. This one does? No. Okay. I have a bow, but for example, if this one rolled, like you can roll fizz and accuracy. So if this just say had like 800 accuracy, it'll probably have like a T10 accuracy roll, and then another physical damage increase accuracy damage. That's one roll, like one stat, but obviously it has 2 different modifiers because those are hybrids. So that's maybe what you're seeing on like the planner. Hold on. I have like something in my eye. Hold on. Alright, we're good. Almost got trolled by the game. Bow attack fires 2 arrows to implicit. Is implicit. Well, for Gemini, you can't get 2 arrows on the implicit. It's only 1 arrow, unless like you can. But I've never seen a Gemini with 2. But you can roll additional arrows on the modifiers. Like I think it's prefix. Yeah, if we look at the chest, that might be a good thing. Yeah, so you can have 7 stats here, technically, right? Well, 8 stats, but it's all hybrid rolls. So it's like increased evasion, energy with like life or something, right? Or like increased evasion, you know, etc. Like evasion rating, whatever you want to call it. But all those combine into 1 if they're the same stat. If that makes any sense. So like if you roll evasion, like increased ES evasion, right? And then you do increased ES evasion, but it also has like hybrid life or something on there, right? Like it's a double roll. The increased evasion and energy shield will combine into 1 since it's the same modifier. Let's see if we can just quickly burst this dude down right when he spawns. There we go. There we go. Some decent rolls. We keep it above and yeah, Rockstar, yeah, that makes sense. I see, thanks. This build seems insanely strong. Watch some videos of the builds, but never seen boss dying this fast. Yeah, the build is insane. That's one thing I really try to make with all my builds is I try to push them to the absolute limit of what they can do for bossing. So obviously that's what I really like to do with them. And then for people that want to have like, you know, more tankier builds, more survivability, whatever you want to call it, you can easily just take that, you know, planner and then just swap some stats around, maybe some gear pieces, right? Lose some damage for survivability, but that's just what I like doing with my builds. It's just pushing it to the highest it can possibly go. Now what do we roll? Increase area of effect on banners, That was double bow roll would be good, but nobody's gonna buy that. Cool damage, freeze threshold, horrible. Max life, minions physical damage reduction, magnitude of bleeding. Like, see, I just don't know minion stuff. Like, I don't know if people want that for minions. I don't think they do, though. Yeah, like, this sells for nothing, and I don't think this sells for anything. I mean, double low rolls. Yeah, nothing. Just get rid of everything, bro. Disgusting. Disgusting. I'm struggling right now. I'm in the middle of Act 3, but never dropped Tier 2 to Tier 3 support gems. When do they start dropping? By Act 3, you should start to be getting like T2s and stuff like that. And then once you hit Kroll Axe, you should start to getting some T3s to drop. But yeah, you should have the chance of getting the drop. It's just you could be getting unlucky, you know, they're not guaranteed, etc. So you're not guaranteed to like get one, if that makes any sense. I might have some T3s I could give you. Let me take a look. I have some T3s. I could give you some T3s if you need them. I can give you like 5 T3s for now. If you need some Gino. So the way that I price checked items real quickly like this is a third-party add-on. It's called PoE Overlay 2 by Overwolf. It's just really quick. It's something you can download, enable, and it'll just allow you to quickly price check stuff like off the market. And this is how, at least for me, since I don't know all the currency and like price of the items, you know, I'm not like in tune on that department of the game. It allows me to quickly pick an item up, right? Like if this dropped, quickly pick it up and be like, how much is this? Oh wait, this goes for a div or two, right? And this is really convenient. And I feel like if you are new to the game or something like that, then you definitely want to have this. But yeah, if you want to download the same thing that I have, then just do !overlay in chat and you'll find the link to install it. Ellie, what's up? Yeah, what's your in-game name, Gino? I'll send you over some of these T3s. And this should be fine, I think, right? What is this? Monster life? Hey, well, chaos. Nope, not doing that. Only weakness versus it's fine. That's it. Is your headache on, Ellie, or what? Big white shark. I love that name, bro. Yeah, no problem, man. I got you. All right, Ellie. Don't make me leak the DMs. I'll go to the hideout.
A sight of a sore eyes.
Whoa, chill, Ellie. I told you to stop leaking that. Listen, I made that like 8 years ago, 9 years ago, and I was like 12, okay? 13, like chill. Chill. You don't gotta be going hard like that, Ellie, for no reason. Oh my god, it's the invulnerability, like, totem. Oh, get around, go. Okay, we got it. Haha, you can't damage me now. Okay, listen, I'm 23, you stop the cap. Stop the cap. This lead right? I don't know if this lead's right or not. Yeah, it does, nice. Do. Alright, so down this way. Downloading the overlay now, it'll be very helpful for me to understand if the item's valuable or not when reaching game. I have no idea when I'm picking and dropping. Yeah, it definitely will help you kind of get like familiar to what you should be kind of picking up, etc. Like, and gambling, you know. Like, obviously having a filter too helps as well. But yeah, in terms of like price checking stuff, definitely having an add-on like that is really helpful. What do you mean? I messaged you yesterday, no? I added the filter, but I mean regular items with random stats. They're more difficult to understand how good they are. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I mean, and over time, you'll like start to like, you know, with the add-on and stuff, and the more you play, you'll start to see kind of like the you know, common trends of gear being valued at higher currency, you call it, like numbers and stuff. It's just kind of like, you know, obviously if you have a weapon that isn't really high physical damage, etc., then it's like, yeah, it's probably not worth it. But if you have it rolled, you know, where it's in like, you know, 150 to 300 or something phys DPS on it or something like that, then it's like right there is a good indication that it might actually sell for a lot, you know, just based off of that, right? But yeah, it'll definitely help you though, because you'll be able to price check stuff. I had to message you first. That was 2 days ago. Whoa, that was not 2 days ago. Okay, now you're tripping. Now you're tripping. My bad, my bad. Okay, I get caught up in stuff and I forget about stuff. Okay, it's not like you're the only person I do that to. Okay. We can gamble this actually. Imagine we just hit it like that. It's not bad. Keep it for now. We're getting close. We're getting close. I messaged you again yesterday, but the point is you said you had something to say to me, which could have led to you messaging me first. I mean, yeah, you're right, but like I said, my bad. All right, okay, this is the one already. We need to do a 4 stat, I think, on here regardless. Do we have a 4? That's not bad. What is this? Sure. Ah, okay, okay. You're just mad because you're younger than me. You're just mad. It's okay, Ellie. It's okay to be mad sometimes. I understand. When do you press on the item to check it? With G, just download it the same way you did in your stash. Oh, hold on. 80 divs on a jewel? Geesh. Is it just a rare jewel, Ellie, or like what are you getting? So the way that I price check stuff, it should be the same for you, I believe. For me, it's Alt plus, let me see. Yeah, it's Alt plus E, and that allows me to pop the trade window up to like see what, you know, the item's gonna sell for, etc. You can go into the settings, like if you do that, and there's a little cogwheel, or you could simply open the overlay, and then inside the overlay, I believe, if I bring it up really quickly, you can go to preferences on the left side, and you should be able to see like all the keybinds and stuff like that, like evaluating items and all that other stuff, like market you can do, etc, etc. Now if you don't want to have the trade window, because it has a built-in trade thing, like so where, you know, it'll like ping you if somebody like DMs you, it'll have like a little icon pop up here and to like know that, okay, this person messaged you, you have to press like dismiss or whatever. If you don't want to have that on and don't want to have like the sound being played whenever you get PM'd or DM'd to like sell stuff to players, you can turn that off as well under there. I think it's called trade. Just disable that. But all that should be under preferences in the like app or whatever you want to call it. Two of them have chicken legs with spirit. Got you. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Should be fine. You should be fine. You have hundreds of divines. 100 dives each because of the price rises. Sheesh. Yeah, you should be fine. Let's go kill this rare, actually. It's right here. Yep, no problem, Gino. Glad I can help you out, man. Anything good here? Maybe the Lazuri ring. I'll take the T5 just because it's T5. We out here. Let's go kill this last rare and we get to the next area. Can I knock your body block? Thank you. Thank you. Bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum. There you go. So I should have cleansed. Oh my goodness, I went back through the portal. No. There we go. That cleansed everything nice. So we are getting into the towers. So we don't want to hit any of the good maps, like this map, for example. No, this map, Sulfur Caverns, is fine. The Caverns is good. Foundry is good. Grotto is good. Okay, so we have a good set here. We have a decent set here. Okay, let's see. Just trying to not put us on a map that's gonna like just crap on us. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Let me just like real quick. There we go. Okay, interesting. I just felt like something was like a bug was like on my leg or something like that. But there was nothing. I'm not paranoid, you are. Up, 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 up. Kibo, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome, welcome, much appreciated. If you have any questions, please ask away. Do, 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 do. Hey, look, it's a precursor Tabaluki. Got you. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Maybe one more rare, I think. Actually, what are we even doing with these rares? Doesn't even matter. We gotta kill the boss. We try to get to the boss side. We are only 8 followers away from 1400. We're so close. You guys haven't already, definitely hit that follow button. I heard, you know, I heard if you hit that follow button, you get a chocolate chip cookie right in front of you, you know? Whoa, what are you doing, bro? Shiny Majesty, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Heck yeah, I love that attitude.
This'll do nicely.
See, and that chocolate chip cookie just popped up right in front of you, right? Right on your desk right now. Sea Bracken, thank you for the follow, and Zero Lucian as well. Thank you guys for the follow. We are so close. You do? I got mine the other day. See, Hans is saying the truth, bro. He's spitting facts. I wouldn't lie to you guys. I need to figure out where the bottom side is. Light Monarch, by the way, thank you guys for the follows. We're so close. We're like 5 away. It's up to you two. Let me move to Twitch for you, G. Most helpful PoE streamer I've encountered so far. Heck yeah, man. Thank you for the kind words. And like I say, I try to be helpful as much as possible. I don't see a reason not to, you know, like try to reach out as much, answer you guys' questions, etc. And like help you out. There's no reason like try to gatekeep information or anything like that, man. Or act like I'm smarter than anybody. Like it's the stupidest thing I feel like when I see streamers do that. Like, you don't know how to do that already? You serious? You know, like who cares, brother? This is the, yeah, this is these two. Okay, you're dead. There you go. Does your build work on Deadeye? Yeah, it'll work on Deadeye. Deadeye is gonna have a few other things you want to look for though. Gemini Bow. Wait, do I not have enough room? Alright, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Actually, get rid of you. 1 second. Let me just pick some of this stuff up, and then we can go back, and I can put you down. So yeah, it works on Deadeye. You want to look for a few different things though, because Deadeye obviously you'll have like an additional arrow, so you could look for any base bow. If you wanted to have more, obviously you could go for like a Gemini. But you'll do that. You want to look for crit chance on your bow because you won't have accuracy stacking, you know, access with crit chance because of that. So like you will on Amazon. So you want to look for crit chance. But beyond that, that's pretty much should be the only difference. The starting stats are going to be a little bit different, obviously, because you're not really going to be accuracy stacking. So you wouldn't go into like precision salvo and, you know, stuff like that. You might not even go into Falcon Dive either. Maybe you could try to go up into Falcon Technique up here if you have the points, or just use those points somewhere else. But yeah, it should still work on Deadeye. Open patch notes do come out today because of the delay already. Hoping we see some class buffs. That'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, the class uniques I'm really excited for as well. Started playing 2 days ago, moved from D4. This game is insanely well made if there were no stutters. Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff. So with the stutters, Gino, what I would suggest you doing, which I actually need to do, is you need to swap what global channel you're in. So it's weird. I didn't really do this before, in my opinion, but it's doing it now. So the chat messages build up and actually puts a really big strain on like memory, your CPU, etc. So what I would do is just do real quick /clear. That'll clear all messages out from your chats and stuff, right? And then from there, you can just do /global, or you can right click with your mouse over like the global or trade channel, and that'll pop up what channel you're in. Just go with a random 4-digit channel, like doesn't even matter, right? Like random 4 numbers on both your global and your trade. And then that way it'll basically put you in a channel that nobody else is in. So this way those messages just don't build up, and that should significantly reduce your stuttering. I'm playing is and I'm a little bored. Really? Why are you bored? Just love your build or what? How much to make the build? Around, I would say 30 to 40 divines to make this build currently, Viper. Okay, so let's go. What do we say we're doing? Caverns again, and then caverns again, yeah. What is this? Temp chains? I really don't want to do temp chains. This map's horrible. We'll get this done. Yeah, I want to try something new. Got you. I mean, what build are you currently playing with? Was it always like that? Are they addressing the issue to fix it, or is it running? Or is it a? Oh, it's ruining experience. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think it's always been like that. Like I said, I can't remember. I didn't have that issue at all, and I noticed, you know, like 4 or 5 days ago, I was starting to get that issue. And somebody on Monday's stream, this Monday, told me to do that with the global. And since I did that with global and trade in that, I haven't really had those stuttering issues at all anymore. So I feel like it is something that maybe they kind of tweaked with, like preparing with the patch or something like that, right? And that like messed something up. So hopefully the patch will fix it once they bring it out. But for now, it's a fairly simple fix, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's something that we can't fix, thank God. But yeah, hopefully the patch fixes it at least. I wanted to play Warrior, but I ended up at a level 34 campaign. It feels so slow and bad. Yeah, Warrior can feel really slow like that. I don't think Warrior really picks up until like kind of middle to end game, sadly. And it depends what build you're playing on Warrior. Warrior doesn't have like a whole lot of like, you know, zoom builds like a lot of the other classes, but he does have some zoom builds. More because of the jewels. Yeah, the jewels aren't really expensive. Like, if we take a look real quick, all these jewels, you know, are not like hundreds of divines. You know, this one is a little bit expensive just because of the damage, right? If we take out the lightning resistance and just go for the extra damage, it's like 7-8 divs. This one again shouldn't be too expensive, 2 to 3 divs. This one down here, I think is only like 2 to 3 divs as well. This one, the only really thing you need to look out for is just the crit chance. Like the attack speed, we were using this on a bow build, and obviously the bow build heavily like benefits from the attack speed, but we don't really get too much damage out of this. So probably drop the attack speed off and just go for, you know, like time loss, upgrade radius to medium, then try to look for crit chance, and then anything else that gives you damage, like increased damage with hits against very unique enemies, lightning damage, projectile damage, increased damage with bows, like, you know, crit damage, anything else you can roll on there. And that should be only a few divines too. And then obviously the gear is, you know, 1 to 3 divines per piece, like, so it's not that expensive at all either. Like our helmet's like 1 divine, our, you know, our boots are like 2 divines. Our gloves are literally less than a divine, like 100 exalts. Lightning Spirit Deadeye I'm currently playing. I got you, I got you. I mean, you could try bow, low key. Bow is kind of fun, obviously. Like, I would say the clear is probably this, it's pretty on par with Lightning Spirit Deadeye, and then our damage is definitely a lot more. But yeah, I mean, that's just up to you. Alright, we have 1 rare up there we need to kill. I like increase of effect notable on that time loss FYI. Yeah, honestly, that could be pretty cool as well for the like Herald of Ash explosions and stuff for clearing. That, or maybe even like, I don't know if it's out there, but like increased presence range, if that you can get, would be pretty helpful as well. We'll probably give it a try. I have level 90 Amazon from Season Start that I don't use. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth a try, man. Like, it's a very fun build, so you can't go wrong with it. And it's very powerful. I still have issues with my T4 bosses. I need to check top 100 players. I'm using old build. Most people just use Frenzy Charge stacking with like the double like bonuses or whatever on like the Deadeye, you know, where stuff that consumes Frenzy Charges like consumes, or axes like consuming twice or whatever. And then they just use the Wind Serpent Spear and just one-shot bosses with like Tangle Tongue. I'm using that, but I'm doing about a few million. Yeah, maybe something is going wrong there. You could look into, but okay, what is this 36 cold res with Dex and Int? I mean, it's an attribute stacking evasion helmet, which isn't bad. It depends what it can roll on the top side. If we can get another increased evasion, I mean, we can see what this rolls. This is going for a divine. Maybe? You can just throw it, I guess. Not even 30 million like them, or even more? Huh. Are you running Shock? I played Blood Mage, Lightning Spear. I want to try something different. Got you, Viper. This is definitely very off meta, right? There's only like 3% of the league or something like that running bows. Where is our iron rune? Do 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 do. What don't we really need? I can get this out of here. Alright, I've got Foundry next. Guess we can do this. The only thing I just don't like about it is the chaos, man. I just don't like that. We can try it. You do give me a lot of currency, Ellie, which I do appreciate. Thank you very much to make this stuff possible. I appreciate that. We're gonna make a build revolving around punch. If you can make a punch build, that would be insane. 1 second. That would be pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Imagine that, a punch build. This is gonna be kind of annoying. I gotta take it very, very, very slow. Like, very, very, very slow. I can easily die here. Shock on the ground, I think, right? Or is it just, nah, it's just gas damage. But yeah, gas damage is, I don't gotta take it slow, but I just gotta be kind of careful. We just need to get to the end and kill the boss. I don't even think there is any, like, well, I mean, I guess you could do basic attack builds. Those are around. But yeah, punch, I don't think it's possible. If you did, I think you'd really be world's first. I don't even know where I'm going, to be honest, in this pit. So dark. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, there we go.
Does he have a death wish or what?
There's the arena. There you go. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, we're out of here. Next map. I think we have tower now, if I'm not mistaken. Nah, it's grotto then tower. Gotcha. Do we have any maps we can run that isn't bad? What is this? Freezing night, fire, build up, temp chains. We can run into temp chains. Just try to shoot for the boss and go from there. Get this potentially out of the way. I think we do. Didn't we get that tablet, the one where it like allows you to access all maps, whatever, without like being like have to path to them? We might just try to do that one, see if we can hit all the towers or something, and then just go from there. I don't know. The last time he was all center, so I'm gonna just try to go to the center. We'll see what happens. Bum, bum, bum. We don't care about the armors. We're just trying to get the boss dead. You can skip over the armors workbench or not really workbench with the strong box in. No, I thought we had it. Look, he was looking really promising right there. Unfortunate. There it is. Huge. Huge. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, we're out of here. Space Ace, what's up, man? How you doing today, brother? Horrible. Yeah, sadly, I just don't think it's good. I mean, like, the lightning elemental is good. Accuracy is good. But, like, nobody wants evasion. There's no damage on the ring, sadly. We can look. I mean, it's just basically a tri-res ring. It doesn't really go for too much. Even if you throw the rarity in, I mean, it's like only like probably like 100x low-key. Yeah, it's not really worth it. What I do want to know is this helmet can be kind of juice if it just... we'd have to slap the mana off and something else, which is potential. Unfortunate. I don't think it's worth. We'll just go ahead and deconstruct it. I don't care about you. There we go. We have a tower, so we want to hit. I think it's 4 mods. Is it 4 mods, I believe, right? To have max here. Can we do this one? Oh, this is a delirious map. We don't want to do that one, actually. We can probably run that one, actually. There we go. Yes, we can hit. Oh, we gotta full slam this. Okay. There we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, what's up, Ellie? What am I doing for my dad on Father's Day? Probably like gonna go out to eat or something like that. Why? I don't know. I have to talk to my brothers and stuff. We might all meet up and like do something again. I don't know. And it also depends if he's up for it, right? Since he did break his hip. He's doing a lot better though. Like a lot better. Like he's starting to walk now without his cane. So, but yeah, it just depends on how he feels, I guess, as well. But we'll probably do something like go out to eat, or maybe my brothers will come over to his house and stuff like that, you know. Like we'll all meet up there. I'm not really too sure, so I'll have to only check in and stuff. Give him a flower? Interesting. I mean, I could. I don't think my dad really cares about flowers though. He likes a lot of like model trains and stuff. He likes to build models and stuff, and he likes trains. Should have found the exit. What are you doing for Father's Day? That's a real question, Ellie. And we're so close to 1400. 5 followers away. We're so close. I can smell it. It's the smelly smell. Oh, I know, died. Alright, well, don't look at chat when there's a guy exploding in your face. Note to self, do not do that when there's a guy exploding in your face, huh? Okay. Bum, 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 bum. You know, I hope that they make acrobatics great again, because like acrobatics is dog right now. I don't know, I feel like 90% of builds cannot even go into it, even if you're evasion. You literally have to be nothing but pure evasion, like, and fully stack into it to even have a chance of using acrobatics. They really need a buff, like, or lower the percentage decrease of evasion. Acrobatics, like, lowers, you know, when you take it, because it's just, right now I think it's too overtuned. 75% less, I think 60 would be fine, or even like 65. I don't think you need to have it that high. And there's the tower. Okay, so now that we got this, we can hit some of the tabalukes, Alright, so let's look here. So we want to have at least a breach. We can look for a breach first. I know that much. So we want to have at least a breach. I have a lot of bosses. I didn't even realize that. And a lot of areated ones. Okay, well, we gotta look for a breach, sadly. Bruh, 3% increased quantity? Are you serious? Doesn't that go to like 10 or something? I mean, 7. You can, I guess, have it just in case. We can hit all these ones real quick. Decent amount. What does this one roll? It's not bad. Alright, experience gain, additional breach, and rarity found, monster density, additional chest, rare monsters, additional breaches, 20 items found, experience, and then breach splinters. What do we want? What do we want, boys? What are we thinking? Well, if we look, there's rarity and increased monster density on 16. It's probably better than just 3% quantity. Like, that does like nothing, to be honest. We'll probably roll with the rarity one for now. So let's go ahead and just shoot these back, I guess, for now. Okay. Next, don't we have the unique tablets? Yes. There we go. Potentially this one might be decent. How much does this go for? Well, this only goes for a lot. Holy. Okay, I didn't realize that one went for that much. How much does this one go for? Nothing really insane. Could potentially go for that one too. We'll just throw all of our like unique ones in here. That doesn't really go for too much. And we don't really care about that one. Let me do that one there. Okay. So the breach one go for a lot. The unique one, Ellie, or what do you mean? Well, what do we actually have in range here? Because we have these two, right? But then we have these two we can hit. Do we have good maps in range? Is the only, like, living field, backlash. Man, I guess at this point it doesn't even really matter, right? Like, we have good maps or not. We'll have some decent maps. Majority obviously just gonna kind of eh. But I guess at this point it doesn't even really matter. Just do them all. The unique? It might. I don't think I have the unique one though. So, do you guys think it's worth using the this one, the one that all maps can be accessed? I think it's worth doing that because we could hit this and then, you know, hit this tower. I think hit these towers as well without having to run into it. And then we could just probably hit the good ones too. It's probably worth, right? Like running a breach, this, and then maybe another irrigated one with just like quantity on it if we can. That's what I was thinking, Ellie, yeah. I just need to look for quantity on these, if I can, quantity rarity on the area to ones. Let me try to look, see if we have some better ones here. I'm thinking the first one though is we hit this into obviously this, and then we need some quantity stones. I wonder if I just search by quantity if it'll just come up. What is the actual like tagline for it though? Where's it at? Quantity of items is what it is. Quantity of items, that's bosses, this is breaches, bosses. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because we're doing technically this one for an area to one, so like it doesn't really matter. We can do whatever, as long as it's quantity. That's bosses. It's not bad, I guess. Yeah. We could look for a ritual one. So we have a ritual quantity one. I don't think I could do like ritual comma quantity of items or something, can I? I don't think that is like a thing. Expedition breaches, irradiated. Yeah, I sadly don't think I have too many ritual ones with that on. Can this go to? It's 18, it's not bad. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just do this one first. Quantity of items on your maps. We could potentially roll that to see real quick. I mean, it's a 6% one. Maybe we'll just do that. Like, roll that, that, and that, and then we can hit the rituals and stuff in the other ones. Why not? Because this should, like, obviously hit all of them with Aeration as well. Because I don't think it'll really matter, right? Because, like, the next ones we could just not even focus about Aerated ones and just hit quantity and, like, rituals and breaches if we don't have it. Or, like, Delirium or something, right? So we'll just do that. This is double, so this should be all Aerated. Influence. There we go. Now we can hit all of them. So we can hit this one next, or we can hit this one, doesn't matter. Okay. And then, yeah, we want this to be 5 or maxed out at least. Let's leave these two here. Yeah, I got you, Ellie. I got you. I might not do that, though, because I don't know if I want to spend that much money. We'll see what we have, though, right? I don't think it'll be that big of a deal, though, technically. Okay, what are we looking for? What am I even doing? You look at maps. Maps. Chaos, no. What is this? Reduce flash rate, physical damage out, monster damage, ignited ground. I mean, monster damage, ignited ground's annoying, but that's about it. I think it should be fine for everything else, though. Let's do this real quick on this tower. There we go, it's all of them open. Get it. Bum, 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 bum. 1 second, I think I got DN. Yeah, I got DN. Let's get it. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. That had my filter off for a second. Bum 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 bum. Should we hit the breach? Guess it doesn't hurt, right?
I've no mana.
Burning ground. Everybody loves burning ground, right, guys? Don't you guys love burning ground? Just getting cooked constantly. Isn't it the best thing since sliced bread? Such a fun mechanic. I talked about pinpoint critical is good, but you changed on PoE 2 Ninja, I saw. Yeah, terrific. I threw it on just because I do agree that like probably having the increased crit chance is better. Just a little bit more consistent, I think, on those crits, and obviously it ends up to have higher damage because of that. So I do think you're right on that point. But obviously we're still testing stuff, right? Like, I think if we just literally slammed a actually good bow with crit chance, crit damage, and stuff like that on it, we don't need to go on pinpoint. But since we don't really have that on for mapping, I do think it feels a little bit better than running something like overextend or something like that on it. Hold on, guys. I'll rechat in 1 second. Just so hard to read with burning ground. Like, you literally go to rechat and then you're just dead. The first time on your stream, I just dropped a vid on the Voltaic Rift, LA Deadeye. Didn't play much last season, but heavily enjoyed with Row this season. Nobody came to me and told me he was playing your build at the setup. Heck yeah, glad you're enjoying that, man. And that's what's up. How's that build treating you though? Your Rift Deadeye. Is that a fun build or what? And by the way, thank you for the follow, man. Yeah, thank you for the follow, Kadashi. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. I talked yesterday, but you thought you don't need that. Yeah. You know, sometimes it takes a grown man to try new stuff out, you know? Like, I was playing with it after you left, and I was like, you know, it is better. So you definitely opened my eyes up to that, man. She's about 10 seconds at most. Okay, that's not bad at all. But yeah, definitely sounds like a unique build. I don't think I've ever heard anybody play that type of build like your Voltaic Rift Deadeye. Like, definitely sounds like a pretty fun, unique build. I mean, hey, if it's able to kill and able to clear decent, I mean, that's all you really need in a build, right? You don't need to push builds like I do to the absolute limit. You do die. I'm not gonna sit here and say like this build's invincible, blah blah blah. Like, we obviously have decent defensive layers, right? Like 70% chance to evade, maxed out like 75 and 78 lightning res. You know what I'm saying? We have leech with the energy shield, basically keeping it up fully. So we have decent defensive layers, but there's stuff that every once in a while just hits you, or you get some cast balls exploding in your face, or you know, you get trapped or something, and you get like just double hit by, you know, like rares or something, you know, like there's times you die. But I think for what we have on the build and the tankiness that it offers, probably should have went for what do you call it? I don't know what we're doing. We need to ball lightning first. Ball lightning into that so we can get max shock effectiveness, and then we can just kill him instantly. There we go. So you do die every now and then, but I think the defensive layers that we have are good enough to where like you can just have fun with the build and not really have to worry too much. Plus, I mean, we have an insane amount of damage, right? So like, I think it's a good trade-off. But that's just me, right? Like, if you want to make a tanky, you can. Just throw off Ingenuity, throw a belt on with like Chaos Res and some other stuff, right? Throw some damage off if you really want to have more defensive layers than I do, at least. Yeah, nothing really good. Let's get out of here. Pinpoint is good. I personally play with Pinpoint, never extend an arrow. This is very good with off fork. True. I mean, we could potentially take fork off and try it. Because we do have, like, you know, our Herald of Ash and stuff for clearing now. So that might be a thing we could try. I just like fork, obviously, for the, like, kind of like, you know, shotgunning chain effect on big packs. But that's something we could potentially try, yeah. I see something here. 1 second. Alright, so we need a 3-stack here. We don't really need to do any aeration ones. Maybe this one we'll do last though. So we just want to roll nothing but probably Breach again, since we didn't hit all of them. Do Breach, Ritual for sure. And then maybe Delirium? Definitely breach again. 4% additional rare monster. It's a 4%. It's not bad. What do we have over here for breach? I don't think we had anything actually. Bosses, breach. Nah. 3%. We can see what that rolls maybe. Um. 3% of quantity of item sound, chance for additional breach. Then we go for that one. We could roll to see what that one is, but we'll see. Additional rare monster, I don't know. I think we go for this one. I'll just throw these two over. So we have this one. We need a ritual and a delirium. I don't know if we have a delirium here. I don't think we do. Look for Deli. Look for a delirium. Here's a delirium. See what that one rolls. That's rarity on 14. That might not be bad. See what that one rolls. See what that one rolls. Okay. I think we go for this one, a 7%er. So where is our thing at? Oh my god. Breaches, delirium. So we have breaches here for quantity, bang bang bang, delirium with that, bang bang bang, then we need a ritual. Rituale. Pack size, quantity, rarity. Can we get like a increased rarity ritual? I don't really have too many good ritual tablets. We'll just probably have to go with something who really cares now. Here's rarity items on your map. Let's go with this one. Alright, we'll slam it with this three. It's a decent slammage. Decent slammage. There we go. Okay. We have 2 more left to slammage. 2 more left to slammage. To order you a pizza? Wait, what? How about I order you a pizza? The fudge? Since when did I say I'd order you a pizza, Ellie? We can slam this map. This map doesn't really have anything good on it. There we go. You don't want to be a good Samaritan? I do it for you. You would not do it for me. That's crazy. You would not order pizza for me. That's a bull-faced lie. In a heartbeat? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sheesh! The explosion! Sheesh! We'll run the other way and then come back down. Listen, you order me a pizza, I got you with a pizza. How about that? A 1-for-1 trade. Yeah, I think that's all she wrote for this. Sense of the infinity, infinite, not infinity, same thing, right? Infinity, infinite, infinity, you know, same thing. Let's go find the end. Go with the splinters. We're actually gonna skip ritual, I think, on this map. Don't really feel like doing it on this map, to be honest. I guess we can do this last one real quick. Okay, good thing we're doing this one last. I mean, it's not bad, but temp chains, bro, disgusting. Bum 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 ba da 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 do do do. Can we not have what do you call it right now? Thank you. Oh, we're so slowed, man. Oh my goodness. I ask and I shall receive. I don't care about the rares. What am I doing? Keep it moving. Should be on center here, this one. Oh, I lied. It's 3 floors, I guess. We're on the 3rd floor, I meant to say. Bum 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 ba bum. Going to the stairs. There we go. Hit the middle. There's the breach. Nice. There's a boss on this map. What? Since when is there a boss on this map? The fudge? That's new. I don't think I've ever seen. Whoa. I got cooked, chat. I don't ever remember there being a boss on that map like that, to be honest with you. I think we were LE weakness and then minus LE reses, I believe, on the map. So it makes sense, but like, I didn't expect that. Which one kind of sucks? Sure. Yeah, temp chains. Okay, there we go. Slamage, and we'll just go again. I got cooked. Skill in the animation is so stupid. Yeah. It's very interesting. I mean, I shouldn't have played it stupid and just like face hugged them, but I didn't. Bro, the last time I played that boss was in campaign. Like, I fought him maybe 4 times. So yeah, it's the first time I actually got him on this map. So I completely forgot he has the breath attack, to be honest. I didn't even think, yeah, I didn't think that really did damage, to be honest with you. But now I know. Don't just run in its face and stay away from it while it's doing this, like, wake up animation. Don't you love when you, like, run out of water and then you go to take a sip of it, but you have no water? So you just get, like, teased by a single drop of water. Yeah, it's interesting. But I mean, it's whatever, right? At least you get used to it, I guess. Like, now we know he has a skill animation that does damage. Just stay away, or just go on his backside of anything. It'll be fine. And up here, we'll do this. Okay, I can't remember if this was second. I think this is second. I think it'll be up here. He has PTSD and now I step back a little on every boss. Yeah. Low key. Got that Elden Ring treatment, bro. Like, don't know what the boss is gonna do. Just run away from it. Just wait till it does its animations. There we go. We gotta wait for this guy to blow up. And then we can go and get the T15. We'll go up here and get that. I forgot it's gonna be inner circle this time. Alright, stairs, and we're done. Now we have both of them ready to go, so we need to slam both of them. Do we want double breach? I guess we'll do this one real quick. We'll just do breach again. Breach aerated for sure. Let's see, we want a breach and aeration. So we can do this slam this ritual real quick as well. Oh, quantity of, okay, so we're gonna run this one. We want a breach and aerate one. Quantity of items found, quantity, sure, that's fine. And then breach. Sure, these 3 will slam. There's more quantity on maps. There we go. Now this last one, we know we're gonna hit this. Then could maybe try to slam a delirium in there too for quantity. Okay, so we can do these 2. Bang, bang, and then rarity again if we can. Should we do another breach just to, like... We'll do another breach just to keep it. Just to, like, make sure. There we go. I mean, this is 4 slammed. Are you 2 collecting breach stones waiting for the update and juice on breach realm update? I do have a decent amount of breach stones still left. The what one? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I have like 12 breach stones left. I did have like 25, 30 of them, but I obviously been testing a lot with different stuff, so we still have a decent amount left. Like go through and test stuff, so I'm not worried that much, you know. Make that another one. So I'm not worried that much. If that makes any sense. Control. One second, just looking for one thing. I had 11 breaches in one map, got 4 breach zones and 8 divs. Breach maps are the way to go. Heck yeah, bro. Oh yeah. Hopefully we can get some luck on our maps we're about to do here. Well, the maps we juice, I should say, all these maps. Hopefully we can get some luck on them. They used to be better on 0.1, way more mobs, XP and drops, and they're juicing the realm with way more rares and rings. Gotcha, yeah. Man, you're not wrong, but they're still good to do. We're only 4 followers away from 1400, so obviously if you guys are, you know, have hit the follow button, consider doing that. Definitely helps me out a bunch, and I mean, it's free. If you guys, you know, and want to end up like unfollowing later on, you can, but... Alright, Carlos, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, much love, man. Thank you very much. Thank you guys. Only 3 away now. Alright, so sadly, that is the end of the stream for me. I have some stuff I have to do. But for everybody on the YouTube side, if you want, you can come over to Twitch. We are going to do a quick raid. We're going to raid somebody. So for everybody on the YouTube side, if you guys want to come over and join the raid, you can. Hey, Zerdarmus, thanks for the follow as well, man. Only 2 away now. So let's go ahead and raid. I'm gonna raid him. Okay. Try this again. There we go. So there we go. So if anybody wants to join the raid, you can do that there. We're gonna go ahead and raid Melton. Obviously, let's go over. Everybody spam if you have the emotes, obviously access, spam the W or just, you know, the raid, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna go over and we'll raid Belton. Wait here a second, but yeah, that's the end of the stream for me. Obviously, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and raid. So if you guys want to join, just go ahead and click join raid at the top of the stream. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining, by the way, and vibing out with me today on stream. Obviously, it's much appreciated. I should be live tomorrow around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time again. We might be checking out doing Awakening. We'll see, though. But we'll always, they'll be, you know, going back to PoE here soon. Obviously, PoE 1's the league I'm looking into, stuff like that. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining, vibing out with me today, dropping follows. Obviously, like I said, we're only like 3 away from hitting 1400, which is insane. Thank you guys for the support. It's always appreciated. But that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. And yeah, I guess we'll go over and raid Belton. Like I said, at the top right, you'll see that raid you can join. And yeah, let's go ahead and send him some love. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day.